Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's Gale Bates from mymentorbiz.com, where I help leaders grow million-dollar teams so they can make a difference for others. And we are wrapping up today. This is my Monday Minute Team Building Tip. And we've been doing a series on how to get the most out of trade shows, vendor events, holiday fairs that are going on right now, because this is a great way to expand your business. And each week I've been going through a specific topic on how to do this. So we started out with how to set a goal. Don't go into something without having a purpose and a goal. And we went over exactly how you do that, because you always want to have what I call a return on investment when you're doing something for your business. So having a goal in mind is really important. Then we looked at the costs. So it's important for you to know the costs and what's happening, what the booth cost is, and we went over all of those. The next one was how to set up the booth, because this establishes you exactly what your purpose is. And when people see your booth, if you've got it set up right, they'll know exactly whether they want to come in and learn more about you and your business. Then we talked about which materials to take for your booth, which is really important. Knowing the right materials and having the right displays is so important for you to get the most out of it. And last week we talked about how to work the booth, and that's really the magic of doing trade shows and vendor events, is knowing how to talk to people, how to build those relationships, not be salesy or pushy that we think we are. And if you've got all of this set up, then you will feel so comfortable and so confident when people walk into your booth with all of those things that I suggest for you to do. Hey, Carol, glad you're here today. Okay, so we're going to wrap this series up because I've got two more here, because next week I want to start a new series, which is a pretty exciting one. Okay, so the next part of this is team effort. If you can gather your team together to do trade shows together, that is such a huge team building effort for you and your team to get new team members, get new hostesses, get new customers together, and you're on the job training them. That is really one of the best things you can do. So always look for trade shows where you can actually bring team members along, because as I said, it's a great way to train them. So you want to be strategic with the team when you have them there and bringing them along. It's important to train them how to show up on time, how to set up the booth. All of these things that we've gone over, you really want to go over with your team members as well, because the more they expand out, meeting new people, the more your team, they're going to grow, and the more your team's going to grow, right? You want to share with them how to look for qualified leads. What does that mean, okay? Well, we talked about how to build a relationship and having these little clipboards available for them to fill out the information sheet you have at your booth, and building the friendship, and then writing something on the back of that little slip after they've left, so that you remember what to do when a little bit about them if you want to follow up with them. You want to work with your team on how to approach people. You know, we talked about, have you heard of my company, right? That gets a bit old because they're walking around, and if they hear that again, they're probably going to scream. So you want to, greet them with, gosh, great outfit today, or what brought you to the show today? Or, you want to be outstanding. You want people to come into your booth because of you, okay? So teach your team how to do that, okay? Imagine 3 or 4 team members all doing that. Your booth is going to be just wowed, okay? What else? How to build friendships. Yes, really talk with them about how to ask questions about people, get to know people, and build that friendship. That's really important. And then as a team, you want to agree on how you're going to share the leads, okay? And making sure that you come up with the right fair amount that everybody's going to leave that trade show or vendor event with their leads. That's why that's important. Okay, so hey Cindy, how you doing? Great, you're here today too. Okay, so that's what I would recommend that you do with your team, okay? Because it's a great way to train your team and to expand your team. So, of course, the last part of this series is about the follow-up, the fortune in the follow-up. And I just really have a couple of ways for you to follow up that I think are so imperative. And the first one is always, always, always follow up within 24 to 48 hours. If you let it go a week, if you let it go 2 weeks, that person would hardly remember you. So you want to make sure you're following up. I would always follow up the very next day and get organized. Get those slips out. Remember what you wrote about each person. Know what you're going to say to them when you follow up. Now, in today's world, maybe you're following up on Facebook with an instant message. Maybe you're following up with a text. Maybe you're following up with a phone call. It's up to you. But the follow-up is so important. So get organized and make sure you know what you're going to say. Have a little script together if you want to, okay? But get ready. Don't follow up without having your order forms there or your booking calendar there. Get ready to take orders. Get ready to get bookings. Get ready to maybe schedule that coffee chat appointment when you make that follow-up, because that's in the fortune and the follow-up, right? With all else, what you truly want to get is their permission, and this is so important, to add them to your customer newsletter or your VIP Facebook group, okay? Your customer Facebook group. So those are important areas to follow up. It's really, really important. So what I wanted to show you is exactly how this works, because I really want to congratulate you on doing trade shows and vendor events. This is what I call a prospecting funnel, and it is so important to the health and welfare of your business. And so doing them, you're basically bringing them in as new friends. That's what you're out there. You're out there meeting people, and this is, as I said, this is a great time of year to be doing this. So you're out there meeting them, and you're beginning a relationship with them, okay? And you're following up with them, and the idea is to convert them to become a customer, because when they become a customer, they love your product, they love you, and now you want them, work them into becoming a hostess, okay? Not everybody's going to do that, but you're building that relationship with them, and you have a hostess. Now, once they're a hostess, now they're going to introduce you to 8 to 10 of their friends, people you've never met before. This is truly how you're expanding your business, doing trade shows, vendor events, and holiday fairs. So it's one area that I highly recommend you really implement in your business. So now they've become a new hostess, and they've introduced you to more new friends, and you've got new customers, and you begin building the relationship. So you build the relationship through adding them to your VIP customer group. You build the relationship by having your customer newsletter. You deepen the relationship by them becoming good friends. And that's when you can find out if they are people that are truly looking for a business opportunity, and they become new team members. So that's kind of the funnel of you working your business. It's really, really important for you to do these in your business. So I do want to congratulate all of you on just going the extra mile to expanding your business through doing these trade shows, vendor events, and holiday fairs right now, because there's a ton of great holiday fairs out there. Okay, everybody, I hope you're having a great Monday, and I'll be back next Monday with a whole new series for you. Okay, have a great day. Bye.